Let's go.
Yeah, delicious. Oh. The terpenes give it that nice flavor.
Look who's in the building, Roll Gang.
Hey guys.
Welcome on in to another episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. Today, this is such a boss lady episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. I am overwhelmed by boss energy here. What's up, Leilani and Marnie, everybody?
Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's feeling high.
Yeah. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Very good.
Now that we're here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
About to sesh up some bud. We got our culture and cannabis papers. We got a culture pre-roll. We're gonna Scooby snacks.
It's really good.
Yoinks!
It has
Yo.
some cereal scoops.
Name for a strain.
Amazing. But yo, anyways, I'm just so hyped to have these two industry moguls here on the show this morning. Marnie is with Vegas Cannabis Magazine. We got some issues here, and I ain't talking about bad ones. We got the finest issues in the game, and
Yes.
yeah,
Got the Wiz Khalifa interview. We got the
with Wiz.
Yes, it's a really great interview. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, you know, local dispensaries have copies of those, so you guys can just DM me. I can get one for you as well. Yeah, talks about his music and everything. Pretty cool.
An interview with Wiz himself
Yes.
in Vegas Cannabis Magazine.
Yes, that's big.
Yo, I've been sleeping. I haven't checked it out myself.
It's
I have to read that.
Oh yeah.
Yo, and Leilani is the co-founder of one of the most culturally woke businesses in the country. Culture and cannabis, I mean, like, Leilani and her husband, JC, two of my favorite role models here in the industry. Always awesome to see you guys, but I feed off your content and your brand.
Thanks to Chuck.
That's
Our
great.
good partner.
Yeah, yo.
We've been so blessed, to have a great team to help us.
So blessed.
Yeah.
And would you mind telling me a little bit about your baby, Joy Fuel, for a sec?
I know, right?
Like, we're inventors.
This is our first CBD product. We used to have 500, but we jumped it up to 1,000 milligrams. CBD roll-on cream. And yeah, Mario helped introduce me to it.
Yes, it's amazing.
Have you used it?
I do. I use menstrual cramps, but I have an injury in my neck, so I get a lot of tightness. Once your neck is injured, you can re-injure it very easily. So I use it on that, and just takes it away almost immediately. I get a lot of relief from it. Very good product.
I had sciatic nerve down just right before my wedding.
It was
a month
awful.
before my
Oh
wedding.
my
I went to
goodness.
the hospital and everything.
Yeah, it's bad.
Unfortunately, I don't like pain pills at all, right? So
No.
thanks for this and RSO, I was able to get it through and heal.
Yo.
But it helps with headaches, it helps with nauseousness, stomach aches, back pain, anything that you have. Just roll it
So,
on.
like, I actually haven't tried it.
I'm leaving this for you.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew, but I play a lot of tennis.
Oh,
And last week, it actually ended on Sunday, was the playoffs, and my body, like, you can't see it right now, but I feel dead, and I'm gonna roll it all over.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
It's gonna help a lot.
Yes.
I am
It's
so
like
pumped.
instant.
A lot of products don't, aren't as credible. I would say that. Sometimes CBD is diluted. It's not really what it says it is, but I can honestly say that I have been, really happy with the results I actually get from this product. I was saying.
Yeah, and hence this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake is brought to you by this little beautiful product. Roll it on. You got any like pains or discomfort? Give it a go, because CBD is it's like magic. You don't get any side effects. No negative side effects at all. It's just, what can you lose?
The new thing is, a couple weeks ago when I was having runny nose and stuffy nose and sore throat, I rubbed it on my
No
here,
way.
and I rubbed it here and I breathed it in and then I rubbed it here and it was
Yeah, it helps with
Magic.
that too.
Yeah.
Magic.
It's got the eucalyptus in it, so you get that sensation from it, and it opens up everything. And I think that's what really helps the muscles and ligaments and stuff. That
It's
the
incredible.
bodies.
It's a real collab with you and Mother Nature.
Yes.
Like you take her beautiful medicine and put it in an application that makes it friendly for the consumer.
I love that. I love how you say that.
It's a beautiful collab, a beautiful creation. And also, we have this Scooby Snacks pre-roll. Can we spark it?
Yeah, let's do
You
it.
want to spark
Yeah,
it?
so you do
Let's
ours.
go.
And just, a little thing about CBD, the upcoming issue, the July issue, is our CBD.
Oh,
so
the
that's going to
CBD
be,
issue.
so that's going to highlight a lot of the CBD brands here in Nevada, which I think is going to be really fun and exciting since, Spotlight's always on THC. So it's really just a really nice thing that we can highlight the benefits and effects of CBD.
Agreed, because it's so slept on. It really
It really
is. Like it's gotten well. Like a lot of people still just don't really know what it does. But I mean, you just gotta give it a try. You need to be able to put yourself aside and just give it a go. Because I mean, this product is really particularly for people that would probably rather not consume THC. Like my mom and dad don't smoke, but I mean they would rub on some CBD cream.
Perfect example.
Yeah, and I think it's such a great product for the masses, and I'm so thankful for what you and your husband do for the community. Do you think you could tell us a little bit while we sesh? Tell us Cannabis and the other co-founder, JC, the man himself.
Yeah, she was here too.
The boss.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna hustle for him to come on.
You hear
So-
that, boss? Gotta get on the show.
It's like it was about 7 years ago, JC and I, we did like monthly networking events. We called it actually networking and informative. We brought small business owners together. We did it at different venues. But own a dispensary, and of course that's the time that was becoming legal. So they said, you know what, we enjoy your events. Why don't you do one especially for us? For the grand opening. So we did, and it just started from there.
Yo.
It just started, and we just the music, the people, just the good vibes, right?
Yeah.
So JC's like, you know what? Let's continue to do this. Let's come up with a name. And we saw the culture, and we saw the cannabis industry, and that's how we.
Perfect.
The rest is history.
The rest is
Perfect.
history.
And that's actually how I know them. And that's, that event actually is part of the reason that people know me as the Hemp Queen, because of Culture and Cannabis gave me a platform to, as just so much, that was a showcase for me. It was so important in my journey. It was such a cool event. I remember going, I was so nervous, and then I seen this beautiful woman standing in front of a food truck in the alleyway downtown the Arts District, and I
We
said,
did it at rehab one day.
yeah, rehab. It was weird. The angels just cleared the path. There was no one there. It was just her. And that's how we met. I walked over and introduced myself to her, and the rest was history for that.
Almost gravity.
Yeah.
Almost
absolutely.
magnetic.
Absolutely.
It came together like gravity was pulling it all.
And that's what we love to do. That's what all these upcoming small business that wants to be in this amazing industry. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to give them a chance. We wanted to, and it just till this day, seeing them grow too. Oh, it just
So cool.
thanking us every single time when they see us. It's because of you guys that gave us this opportunity, and that's really why we do it too.
I love it. Like, you guys are an inspiration to me, and I know to thousands of others. Like, your presence, it really is like magical. You have this energy and this aura, and JC shares it too. I think the closest word we have to it with this limited language is just hustle, but matched with positivity.
And love.
Because, yeah, exactly. Love and positivity and
Staying
just,
humble.
yeah,
Yes.
staying humble. 100%. Yeah, you can let us talk your shit for you, because, I mean, I love everything you guys stand for, and I love culture and cannabis, but also, like, Marnie is up to this Vegas Cannabis magazine gig, and, like, I need to dive into it, but if anybody knows Marnie. You probably know her because she was honestly like at Exhale Brands and just like that's how I met Marnie. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little shook when I heard about you're moving on to another gig. Can you tell us what's up?
Yeah, I had such an incredible experience, working at Excel, and I mean, you can't really get that type of experience anywhere probably in the world. 2 blocks from the Las Vegas Strip. I got 4 promotions in a matter of a year. Went from a cashier in Graveyard, Thank God for JC and Leilani codes because I could not have done it without them. They've been so stand by my side. They legit helped me save my life. But yeah, I just came to the time. It was time for me to kind of just free my spirit and get back out in the industry, and I'm just really excited because I'm not sure what else is to come. But I'm also working with JC and Leilani again. I'll be doing some things for Culture and Cannabis, so if you guys can always contact me for that, and Vegas Cannabis Magazine. But this new adventure that they have going more, and that's for TRT for Men, which I think is not talked about enough and extremely important.
It's another stigma that's happening.
Yeah, I agree.
JC and Leilani are really into their physical fitness, and I admire that about both of them. And JC and them together have come up with a way that they can not only service the community with cannabis, it's a healing product, but service them with the TRT, which is going to be great for men that just maybe lose a little bit of their levels of testosterone. They want to just feel better. So it's a telehealth community. If you guys want to head over to Be More, you can kind of go online and check out and read a little bit more about it. Or, you can always DM either one of us for more information about that. But that's going to be a cool thing moving forward.
Super excited.
Yes.
We're launching it this month. So.
Yes.
Another power move by the Culture Squad. You guys are on the next level. I mean, I'm not surprised. You guys are going to be a part of. They say a high tide raises all ships, and the cannabis industry is certainly it's exploding right now.
Absolutely.
I'm just so excited to be on the ship with you guys because, you guys are some baddies, some OG industry baddies, just making all the right moves and.
That's Bestie.
No, everybody that knows you for your hustle and your energy, but also for your contributions to the cannabis industry. But I don't know how many people know how your introduction with cannabis happened. Now fast forward, you're both industry moguls, but at some point you had to have met cannabis.
Absolutely.
And can you bring me back to your first consumption or your first experience?
I should remember. So it was right when we were doing the event.
I remember.
I was in 13 or 14.
As I was, so.
JC
But
was
that's when
13.
we balance each other out, and Big Brother and I have a lot in common with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's through the event. So, of course, getting to know a lot of people in the industry and trying new things of theirs and stuff like that. But at that time, I was at a point where I drank a lot. I was an alcoholic, and I needed help, right? So with me learning about cannabis, it helped me between CBD tinctures, gummies, and then flour. But
she's a gummy queen. Sorry.
I like gummies, and I love, and really what really helped me is the THC drinks.
Yeah.
So Calvaro is actually one of my favorite drinks. That's the only one that actually doesn't give me the down feeling.
Yeah.
It gives me some kind of energy.
It's like a great mixer, even though you don't use it for alcohol. It's a great mixer. When I was at the dispensary, you get to see the cup with the consumers come back and tell you they really like mixing that one with the making it in a cocktail instead of a mocktail.
So it gives you a little energy.
The Calvaro does.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
So that's kind of, honestly, I don't remember the first time, but I know it was with the events.
It was
I
an
feel like I
edible.
have a picture of her
No,
with the
it was
joint in her hand.
it
was a joint?
It was
Let's go.
It's so
Good.
cute
All
when
right.
she hits the joint. She has to go to work, and I know she definitely doesn't smoke only when we're at the house. But she does the cutest. She's just like
I still
Just
don't.
all soft and gentle.
Just a little
like your little
kiss.
personality. It's soft and gentle.
Oh, I love it.
Don't breathe in too much. Don't breathe in too much.
I could say this for Leilani and myself, JC, and there's a lot of people in the industry. What you see is what you get. You know, what we put out on Instagram. I think I don't know much about other people, but I do know about like us and our friendship and how I've watched them and their marriage and their bond. For not only myself, but people in the industry. Just all around great people. You know.
Yeah.
I want to put that out there.
No, it's authentic.
Yeah.
I second that, Marnie.
Yeah,
But how'd you start smoking pot?
okay, well, you know, I'm kind of from, back east. I'm from Michigan, and I know exactly that moment. I believe I was 15. I was at a backyard party right outside Detroit,
Nice.
in a suburb that was like right next to it, attached to it pretty much. And I just remember hung out with some really popular girls at my age. They were a little bit older, popular girls, and so I was being influenced heavily, and I was scared to death. And I thought my mom. I just came from a private school to a public high school, and I had never. I mean,
That's
it was
a
like
shift.
it was a shift. It was like, oh my
That's
god, I can
culture
wear
shock.
makeup. I used to get smacked in my face for wearing makeup. I'm a little older, so like they could do that back then. They didn't go to jail for hitting you. They could smack you, spank you.
Oh man.
Yeah, school at private school.
So
So
shift to
So going into high school, it was such a dramatic change for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not calling you guys know that about me. But we were standing, and I can remember the people's faces that were there, and y'all know who you are. So yeah, and we just hit the joint. I just remember like, wow, I loved that. It was so cool. You know, I just really,
Yeah.
I fell in love that moment, and I never fell out of love with it. And I just
what a moment.
yeah. But there is a moment when you are a smoker and then you become a patient. And so I can honestly say that I'm a patient now, and
Oh.
it's so fascinating. I will say that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, dispensary this, dispensary that. But if you're a patient and you can go to the dispensary, bud tenders are great to help you, and they can teach you about the different terpenes and what really works for you. So that's a blessing to me with my injuries. So I just really want to make it clear, though, that as much as I love cannabis as a recreational drug, I use it 100% as a patient, though. Yeah.
That was powerful, in my opinion. I got goosebumps. Like I couldn't agree more. And I think that shift from like being a smoker to being a patient with cannabis, it kind of comes with knowledge. Because if you dive in, if you really want to know how it works with your body and your mind, like you kind of can use it as a tool and have different applications, like the CBD topicals or different terpenes in your smoke, however you choose to medicate. I just, I love how for you, like, finding cannabis was a part of this, like, emergence from your cocoon into, like, a butterfly. You left, like, your private school and you hit this, like, evolution. And you fell in love with pot.
Yeah, I definitely did. Funny, like I got to watch my bestie go from, just a little bit to her being like, she teaches me things now with it. It's so fun when you do have friends and you're learning, and they can inspire you to do different things like that as well. So yeah, she teaches me about the gummies.
She just kept on feeding them to me.
She kept on feeding them.
I just love her so much. She's
feed me.
Right? I'm like surprised. She came to me. She has a bag. Let me tell you, she has 2 bags. Okay, and she fills them. And then they were going to Oklahoma a lot. Mm-hmm. She has Oklahoma
Because
gummies.
milligrams in Oklahoma can go up to 3,000.
Oh,
I mean, I can get those. But
that's.
I didn't have the max of 100 milligrams, so.
And then, it's just funny when you take it. I didn't know the one day, and I took it. I was I was like seriously stoned. Yeah, it was really good though. And it was just funny because she's like, "Oh, these are really good." And I'm like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Who are you? You are not my best friend. You do not do this." And then she'll have like the drinks lined up. That's what inspired me to start doing the little drink videos that I was doing for a minute. I need to get back on
I
those.
love to do mocktails.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
Different textures.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to try one.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna try one.
We'll have to have a rewind and bring Mr. Coates on here, and we'll have to do some drink mixing.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Little cannabis game going on over here.
That's so cute though. So you were feeding her gummies, and now
So JC's
flip
a
it
good
around.
caretaker too. He you know, and it's funny because when you have friends cannabis, you get to see how people use it. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful plant, and medicating so fun. Like, Leilani, was there like a shift, or were you bought into the industry before you consumed because of how woke you are and rational, and you clearly saw like, all right, this is the wave, or did you consume before you bought into the industry, if you will?
No,
Educated yourself first.
Oh yeah, the people educated me.
That's rare. That's awesome. That's rare.
Yeah. So, and then of course, of all the other events that we went to, I kept on learning from there. It was just that's why I love the cannabis industry so much, because
Yeah, just it's so woke and engaging, and I feel like since we all got to see such a stigmatized version of the plant, and our minds individually questioned the stigma and then realized it was wrong. So everybody in the industry kind of has this similar mindset of, okay, let's question what we're being told. And I love that you calculated your shot and you knew the industry was, because you had opportunities to smoke, right?
oh yeah.
Growing up?
Yeah. Oh no.
Not too much? No? But you...
For a reason, it's strict family.
No, you didn't even get asked.
Yeah, no.
Dang. Well,
I was just sneaky.
Huh?
I was just sneaky when I was
me too.
I was trying to find ways to get high. I'm not gonna lie. One of the other things I wanted to say too is it's really important. I feel like sometimes for a brand when there's a really good story behind it, and I think that people, when we talk about like this, for instance, it's just like, oh, it's another roll on, but it's not though. It's something that she was going. I watched her. It was a month before her wedding. Imagine she's gonna get married. They planned this for a year out, and it's like, can you imagine what happened? She couldn't even walk. I mean, I tell you, like JC had to carry her
I
to
was
crying and crawling on the floor. Like it was a
Like a week
nightmare.
before
No,
the-
like a month, but it
A month?
lasted.
It lasted like a week
And then
a
she
half.
found this, and she was using this. This is what brought her out of it with the comment. When she says that this brought her out of it, it did. I watched it. So I think what my point is when you have any brand, any product, because anybody can throw something together, and I'm sure you're testing, that's cool, but does it really work, and does it work for you? And I just want to make sure that I add that is something behind a product like this. That is what's behind products that Culture and Cannabis put out. It's important
Yeah,
to hear.
too. Yo, I'm so excited to try it for sure.
Heck
What's
yeah.
that?
But this-
Exciting news! Hey.
Oh no.
Oh,
These
oh,
are-
I was going to talk about Twista.
Oh,
Yo,
you're gonna do that right
Twista?
after this.
I gotta give that.
Yeah. So these are our products with Culture and Cannabis. So when we started coming out with our THC line is when unfortunately we had to stop doing the events because
It was a great event too.
but it was also it was a blessing that we, between the other partners, Tony and Chuck and JC, was able to, with their creative minds, come up with these products. And it's our ready to rolls, our pre rolls, and in our ready to roll bags, it's colorful and all that, and it has our pack of papers with it. And then our infused pre-roll and our 24 karat hustler pre-roll.
Those ones, yeah.
It's a nice testing. It's usually over 40. Was it over 43%?
And our strawberry banana.
The ready to rolls are perfect for your show. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's ready to roll. It's already
Just ready to go.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's the bottom of the bag. It just means it's ground down and it's ready to be smoke joints.
It burns clean.
100%.
Then that joint was Scooby Snacks hit so hard. Oh, I honestly, I can't think. It's kind of tough to think on the spot, but I think you're the only one to come on, and it is a grind. Like there is an educational learning curve, but like Marnie said, when you know you have something because you use it yourself first, I mean that's the creation of something special. And like honestly, you two, both of you individual industry original gangsters, like just blazing new trails for this budding industry. And I appreciate you so much. But real quick before we exit the show, I have a real quick segment, a rapid fire, like random cannabis question segment called Quick Rips. We should let's try to fire it out quick, and let's just pop them off. They're just fun ones. You guys down?
I'm down.
Let's make a reel out of it.
Answers.
That's
Mhm.
it.
Boom, boom.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So Quick Rips with Marnie and Leilani. Let's go. I am so pumped. All right. So first question: most stoned you ever got off what?
Edibles for sure. Brownies.
Wow. Yo, high dose edibles. Nice. All right. Question 2: your favorite probably eating edibles.
Mine is probably going to be a combination of a good edible and a great pre-roll.
Yeah.
Just
mine.
one indica.
Love it.
THC mocktails.
The mocktails. Yes.
Just 2 shots.
That's an original. That's an original answer. All right. 3. Do you
Mercy.
do? Yeah.
I think mine is a limonene.
Mine made for her. Mercy.
Myrcene and limonene. A little chill and a little boost.
No, absolutely. And we're such an yin yang. I life in
I
general.
love
It's so cute. It really is cute.
It is. It really is.
It's cute to me.
All right. Favorite TV show.
Ooh. Ozark.
Nice.
That's a good one. Queen of the South is good too. No?
Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
That was like
Hey.
before my Ozark. So.
Those are elites. Yo, Ozark and Breaking Bad. All right, last question. I'm super curious about this one. If you could sit down and have a sesh with anyone in human history, alive or dead, who?
Goodness.
For me, Jesus Christ.
That would be elite. That would be elite. You would learn a lot.
Can I just be at the same table?
You would learn a lot.
We're gonna do this together.
Yeah.
That's the answer for both.
You guys will both
I
be
think she's really proud
seshing
of me
with
right now.
Jesus.
Leilani brought me back to church. That was how we molded our friendship.
That's why.
And we didn't go to church I went to a private school and then I was mad at the church. I didn't go to church for over 20 years. I think it was something like that. And she got me to go and it was like, we have an incredibly strong bond. Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That'd be an elite sesh. You guys sessioning it up with the man.
Jesus Christ himself.
Yeah.
That's